Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum. I was really off on the sounds of that. Oh well. So we're doing Hitman 3. We're gonna do Dartmoor, which is the England location. Yep. I want to see how it goes because I was really excited for this one. I really think English mansion where the family's trying to murder each other is gonna be fun.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics,
Hey, there it is.
media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
So we're burning it
Yeah,
down.
yeah. And it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture. So don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
22 months. God, I've been an associate for so goddamn long. Affiliated. That's what it is. So we're just partying up. So just on principle. And we'll get the classic lockpick because we're going to England, you know. Oh, yeah. Do I want the coin? To be honest, no. Would I want more? I don't think this level's going to have any of those, but let's just cover our bases. It's stealthy today. That's not... No, I'm not, probably. I'm never stealthy. Usually I kind of play Hitman with like a, you know, trail of bodies.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Oh, alright, there we go. Alright.
Madam Carlyle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madam Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator, hired by Madam Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Stop, skipping a jump.
A famous private investigator.
Yeah, let's. Ooh. That PI's got eyes. Oh, never mind. It was the guard seeing me. Neo 2. I don't know much about Neo, but I know Neo 1 was a wild ride.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's
What's this? No, you can't be here, mister.
I thought that bush was gonna hide me. I'm gonna be.
What is happening? Hey, you. What seems to be the problem here?
I don't really
We got a
put the damper
trespasser
on
here.
things.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. Thanks. Come on, no sign of Tango. No immediate threat at mine 12, over. You're trespassing. Stay right there.
Do I have a save? An autosave? Nope. Alright, restart. Nowhere really good to take him out. Ah, shit, I don't have it. And bring coins. Alright, there we go. Now we're ready.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator, hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Oh, I could just cry.
Sir, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house.
Is this guard trespassing? Oh, he is. Ah. How am I supposed to disguise myself as a PI in there? He's got 2 guards looking at him. Oh. I'm amazed I didn't get spotted for that. Ooh, oonga boonga. Weird. The one fell out. Ah, here she is.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
2 bodyguards, huh?
And discretion.
1 bodyguard and a butler.
Speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and
I'm gonna be a real detective? Fuck yeah.
This is Mr. Zachary's room. To my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
Okay. I agree, Diana. I just wanted to see where it went to. Okay. Let's see.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body? 47.
What an excellent idea, Diana.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
I don't think I'll be frisked, so it should be fine.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
This is considered a sitting room? Or... Hello, Miss Maid. Mrs. White in the ballroom. Wow, this is such a nice mansion.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died.
Detective Bear, Hitman Bear.
I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Yeah, so this is...
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Well, let's check her computer.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Okay, so it's highly unlikely that it was Rebecca.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here.
Poor guy. Now, I'm pretty sure I could just say, like, I could probably talk to the butler and just be like, I know who it is. But I do actually kind of want to solve it, I'm not gonna lie.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Do I like him, or do I like the fact he's not another knuckle-dragging rugby washout? Is that those bloody kids messing around?
Yep, them kids that must be throwing newspapers.
Strangely excited about this.
A walking cane. Do you like dogs? Do you like dogs?
Now this is interesting, 47.
Wait, what? The letter details that Emma's father was the late Montgomery Carlyle, Alexa and Zachary's older brother. Okay.
A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Okay, yeah, that's a good that's a good sign. I don't know why. Oh, wait, Alexa and Zachary murder. Okay, so she could be taking some revenge.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Ferguson.
That would be
Hello there, sir.
kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's the door switch. I just need, like... So we got to get to... So Emma, Patrick are both Edward, Gregory. Okay, so they're all on the table. Rebecca's in fact the only one that we have 100%. There's something in Zachary. Oh, there's something in Emma and Gregory's room. The camera. Oh, that's a nice room. Has a really nice balcony. Okay. What did that help you with? Okay, so they definitely went to the greenhouse. Now, I guess the next question is, did they get the poison at the greenhouse? Which... And normally I'd say that's probably pretty unlikely, but based on how Hitman games work and the information on Miss Carlisle that we've been given, I'm not ruling out that there's totally poison growing in the greenhouse. Wait, what?
On top of things, Elaine?
Sure am, Mr. Fernsby. Coming along just fine.
I trust Mr. Patrick is not interfering in work. We need everything ready.
Patrick
tomorrow.
Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Just leave it at talk.
It's that sneaky butler,
Mr.
isn't
Patrick is not
He
acquainted
ratted me
with how
out.
things are done here.
I'm fine. Thanks for checking in.
Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Okay, sure. He was, you know, committing a sin. Makes sense to me. God, there's so many toilets. I don't need the car battery, but the screwdriver, the fuse cell, Yeah, I can probably pocket that, so there's no point in not taking it, right?
What is it? She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. Weird that you headed the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory was stopped, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behaviour without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. He has no respect. Preying on the girls like that.
Never mind, he's a villain, is what I've concluded. God damn it.
He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Ah,
Rosie,
hi there.
tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
A lot of shade is being thrown on Emma. Like a lot. And I don't know if this game's gonna just throw like a red herring at me, basically. Okay, so Patrick and Rebecca are just free.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
I should actually, I should get in this and see if his browsing history was... There's a computer in here, right? What is this? Okay, cool. Uh-oh.
Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course,
interesting.
Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Zachary's diary. This...
Okay, so the... Okay.
It's big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did.
Nah, I want to actually figure it out, Diana. But I will... We'll drop a fat save here just for later, you know, because I'm sure this'll just be
Tell him
useful.
you are ready to present your findings.
Nah.
Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47.
Yeah, I do. I want to be a real detective.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
I assume that's the greenhouse.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
I picked up an extra fuse earlier, actually. So we'll get back to that. I want to do detecting, but we may need that later. You know. Is that a dude over there gonna see me? I don't think so.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
I need a wrench. Bow key. Huh. I saw a wrench a while ago. I don't remember where I saw it, though. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. You should always pick up wrenches and screwdrivers and crowbars when you see them, because you put them in your pocket and they're useful tools. Crowbar is less so when you already have a lockpick, but like, still really useful. Nah. It's the shears again. Yep. Shears are clipping through the box, oh well. Okay, let's look over here near the butler, like, staff area. Oh, here it is. The power of jump cuts in the next video are going to be amazing, because I am making no commentary.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning.
Okay. Fill up the boathouse key here. So is there a pier or a dock or something? Let's go look. There's a moat.
I know, Oliver, I know. We shall all.
It looks like the lake opens up over here, so maybe there's a... Oh. Oh, or maybe that boat cube was just an exit. Yeah, it looks like this is just an exit. Okay.
I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolt to the top floor. He complained about back pain for the entire weekend.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Okay. I need to find... Go over here, because there's hasn't been a room over here yet. You know, find the people I'm trying to find. It's really hard. What does that show me?
How are you today, sir?
I really need to find Emma. She is around here somewhere. I swear to God, I'm gonna throw like 70 pieces of evidence at her, and she's like, and I'm gonna be arrested, and then sent to. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, it's okay. There's.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
do you mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Yes, hi, me again. Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs, and my eyes are not working properly. This flicker thing again. You can't tell anyone, but the thing is, I've been asked to perform the eulogy at the funeral event tomorrow. I know it all sounds so unbelievable, but even though Mother is still alive, we still have to go through with the funeral. I have to write the eulogy. I don't think I can. She will definitely want to read it, and no matter what. I just know she'll be disappointed in me. Again. My legs are really weird. I need you, Cassie. I'm sorry. I know. I'll hang up. Not supposed to do this. Sorry. Bye.
Okay, so I don't think he. I definitely don't think he's the murderer. I am willing to bet that he's not. Hey, what's up? You're in the sitting room, Gregor.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, the wife, sporting another one of her headaches, would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Thanks. Wow, the options, it's literally her. It cannot be anyone else. Oh, that's cool. Is she right here? Oh, this is Rebecca. Excuse me. God, your faces. Oh, you got tattoos, though. There's Emma. I need her. Come here.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed.
How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants?
Was it the killer or someone else? Them your options. Was it the murderer or the person I can blame?
Tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Where did Rebecca go? Rebecca, you're the last person I haven't talked to, and while I'm pretty sure I know who it is, I kind of need to question you.
Listen, Gregory. Something's off. Pruitt got word his motion was rejected. We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
Is she talking about work?
So I got hold of the officer. He says it was finalized.
Rebecca Carla, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now,
Oh, you don't have tattoos. Sad.
Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoyed
8:45?
comfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Wait, 8:45 is 8:15.
This for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, that's... Well, yeah, no, that's it. Thank you. You were probably the most helpful person in the entire house. Because you are very sure you did not do it. I am very sure you did not do it. It's literally impossible for it not to be her. Even if they say weird stuff that doesn't line up, I'm pretty sure it's legitimately impossible for it not to be Emma. Unless Mr. Fernsby is playing like a 300 IQ game. Which I don't think he is. I think he's...
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
I'm going to save right here in case he asks me to get frisked. Because if he does, I'm going to have to run to the bathroom and drop like 40 items. The only way that I'm wrong, right, is that if 2 people are in on it. And specifically, based on the evidence, it would have to be... No. Well, it would have to be Gregor and Edward. These 2 would have to both be in on it, and Edward is very clearly not. And I don't think it's Gregor either, because realistically, he would be throwing his wife under the bus. So. Is that just... Okay.
How are you?
I have not seen Knives Out. But I know it is a very similar concept to this.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Looking good today, sir.
That's it.
Can't forget his eyes.
Oh, it's in here.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
You can just throw Zach. Okay, so that's probably what happens when you get a friend's whatever first, is that you just be like, yeah, he did kill himself.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emmer's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge,
Incest.
and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Sir.
The file you want is in the safe. God,
Damn. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Can I explore?
Where are you going? Please, sit down.
Okay, I'm coming. Coming.
Right. Where were we? The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Please stay back.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
I'm sorry. I can't get out. Push her like it's the pumps. Jai. Which one's closer? Is there any other exits that are closer? I guess not. We run. Whee. Oh, I can just take this dude's car too. Thanks for your job. I'll be taking the car. See you later. Oh no, it's not this dude's car. It's just over the hill. Over the hill and out through the woods. See, that was a really cool map.
They're everywhere. Go, get out. It's the Constantine. Shit.
Okay. There's some plot happening. The detective just riding out. Ben, look. I did an accident. I did Silent Assassin on that. Well, I did basic. Oh no, I did do Silent Assassin. By just following a really long story quest. Wow, that only got me rank 4 on that level. Feels bad. Yeah, her bodyguards are doo-doo.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes.